WPBK-FM, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. Tonight's game is also brought to you by AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Bluegrass Feed and Supply, local, family-owned, community-oriented feed and supply store. By Builder Supply, your do-it-best center. By Carol Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental and Lincoln Plaza Shopping Center. By Coleman's Drugstore in Delhi, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Cornerstone Realty and Auction, your local real estate experts. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Inter-County Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. By Irvin Group, Realtors and Auctioneers since 1967. By Jason Todd, State Farm Agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. By Julian Gonder and Associates, Certified Public Accountants. By Lawson Tractor and Implement, your local Kubota dealer. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day. College, career, and citizenship ready. By Michaela King, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent, big on commitment. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906, member FDIC, equal housing lender. By Pepsi of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. By Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent. By Sonia Bratcher, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent, big on commitment. By Sonny Spoonamore, Lincoln County Court Clerk. By Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water to our area. And now, high school basketball presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall in Danville.
Welcome to Lincoln County High School for tonight's big matchup, 45th District Boys Tournament semifinals. The Lincoln County Patriots in the Danville Admirals. The Patriots are 20-9 on the season, the 1 seed in this tournament. The Danville Admirals 21-10, the 5 seed. The Admirals defeated DCA on Monday night, 63-61 in overtime. These two teams played twice during the regular season. They split those two matchups. Lincoln County won 65-41 back on January the 17th, and Danville defeated Lincoln County 57-55 just a couple weeks ago for Lincoln County's only loss on their home court to a 12th region opponent all season long. We'll preview the big matchup next. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hi, I'm John Welsh, General Manager of the Bob Allen Motor Mall. We want to buy your pre-owned car, truck, van, or sports utility. Due to high demand, your vehicle has never been worth more. And at Bob Allen Motor Mall, we will pay you more. For a quote on what your pre-owned vehicle is worth, call 859-236-3217 and ask for sales. Or visit us at Bob Allen Motor Mall, 725 Maple Avenue in Danville. Bob Allen pays more for pre-owned.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Does your pooch need a little vacation while you're on vacation? Call Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding. We have a room set up just like home with a couch and a TV. Your baby can socialize with other dogs. The usual stay is for a weekend or a week, but we'll keep them as long as you need. You're welcome to come visit our facilities anytime during our working hours. Check us out on our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call 606-669-2986.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Just over 9 minutes away from tip-off on the Pepsi-Cola of Somerset show. The Patriots and the Admirals. Dustin, this is what it's all about. It's win or go home time for these two squads here tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, you know everything that's on the line and what's at stake if you were to lose, or even if you win, you know how far you can advance. And, you know, a big game atmosphere, crowds filing in. I don't know if you can say to any other Lincoln fan on the lower section at least, and we're still 10 minutes away, crowds still filing in. Everybody knows how big a game it is tonight.
These two teams played twice. Both teams won once. Lincoln County won in blowout fashion. Admirals won by 2. Jackson Sims had a 3 at the buzzer to win that game for Lincoln. Danville came in and beat the Patriots on this court. They are the only team in the 12th region to do so this year. Admirals, 21 wins on the season. They're third in the 12th region RPI. They average 66 a game. They give up 61. 44% from the floor. Three-point range, they shoot 31%. And then here's a big stat, something to keep your eyes on here tonight, Dustin, as tournament play, this always seems to rear its head. They only shoot 59% from the free throw line.
Yeah, free throw percentage is going to have to increase if you want to advance in a tournament like this, because late game situations, you may have to rely on those free throws, and if you shoot 56% and you shoot 20 free throws, I mean, that's only making 11 or 12 free throws and missing out on 8 points that could come crucial in any game.
Lincoln County's 29. They're second in the 12th region RPI. The Patriots average 60 points a game. They give up 53. They shoot 43% from the floor, 34% from downtown, and 70% from the free throw line. When we return, we'll take a look at some individual numbers for both teams. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Mountain Dew Zero Sugar asks, ever wonder what it would be like to live in an alternate universe? One where everything seems to work just the opposite of the way you'd expect? Well, friends, welcome to the alternate universe of Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Mountain Dew Zero Sugar defies all the odds of the normal physics of flavor, because even though it says zero sugar right there on the bottle, when you crack one open, the taste is nothing less than outrageously delicious. Hey, transport yourself to an alternate universe with Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Zero sugar, all dew.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has developed our own free advisory app. Here are some advisories to look for: construction and maintenance activities, boil water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news, and you can pay your bill. To install the app, click on the Play or Apple stores, type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle, just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
This is Eric Ralston, CEO of PBK Bank. Did you know that we've been the People's Bank since 1906? With a long-term commitment to our community, PBK Bank is proud to be there for all your financial needs. Visit us today to find out more about what we have to offer. PBK Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Just over 5 minutes away from starting lineups and tip-off. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream. The entire 45th District Girls and Boys Tournaments are available on YouTube. Simply go to youtube.com and search WPBK-FM in the search engine, and you can watch all the games, Dustin.
Yeah, it's a real treat. You know, I appreciate WPBK-FM stepping in and, doing this, because I know there's a lot of people that can't make it out to these games, so, they've got the luxury of tuning in from their own homes, comfort of their own couches, and listen to these great voices and watching Philip video these games. And, even for the student athletes, it's a way for them to go back instantly and rewatch these games.
Danville Admirals are led in scoring on the season by Owen Barnes, 17 points per game, 7 rebounds. Barnes 46% from the floor, 33% downtown. Jarius Bryant, 15 points per game, 5 rebounds. Jalen Dunn, 13 points, 8 rebounds a game. Damari Brown, 12 a game. Bixler averages 5 a game, but Dustin, the 2 times he's played Lincoln County, he had 13 in the first matchup and 10 in the second, and then we had the pleasure of doing the Danville DCA game the other night, and he shot the ball well against them. You're starting to look, Bixler's the kind of kid, he just likes the big games.
And it's, and needed for Danville, too. In midseason, they kind of hit a slump, and they went on a run here of late, and Bixler's a big reason why. He's doing everything, just that role player for Danville, that when he's called upon and needed a shot to be made, he makes it. And they need a key rebound, he's fighting for it, and, he's providing another spark for this Danville Admiral team that, they desperately need in postseason play.
I was talking to Danville coach Buddy Trumbo before the game, and I think he was telling me Barnes and Jarius Bryant can both go over 1,000 points tonight for the Admirals.
That's a big accomplishment. Anytime you can get, we've seen it with Lincoln County this year, 2 players reached that goal this year. So, anytime you can do that, that's a great accomplishment to make, and, 2 tremendous athletes.
Here come the Patriots out for their final warm-up, and as you mentioned, the lower part of the arena is completely full, and it's a red out, red pom-poms or red shirts everywhere. If you're coming in, you might as well, and you're planning to set on the Lincoln County side, you might as well head on up to the top.
Yeah, and get here quick, because you're going to park at Walmart to be able to find a spot. I mean, it's packed in here, and it's loud, and like I said, everybody knows what's in stake tonight and how big this game is.
Lincoln County led in scoring by senior guard Tremaine Alcorn, 15 points per game. Colton Ralston, also a senior, 14 a game. Jackson Sims, the mayor, 9 points, 6 rebounds per game. Will Bishop is in uniform tonight, expected to play. Will averaging 8 and 7, but Dustin, back when he was playing normal minutes and not on this injury type of restriction, he was up around double-double, and actually the last time these two teams played back on February the 10th, Will had 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, he could be called up on heavily tonight. We seen when Danville took on DCA Monday night how big Lou IE was, and the way his height was a troublesome presence for Danville, and Will could be called upon tonight to be a key rebounder, to be a big scorer down low for the Patriots.
Connor Davis, 8 a game. Blade Knuckles, 7 a game, and if you're not used to watching Lincoln County, don't know a lot about him, Knuckles is a kid that was inserted in the starting lineup once Bishop went down with injury, and he's been a double-figure scorer since becoming a starter.
Yeah, I think he's probably the main reason Lincoln County went on that 12-game winning streak. I mean, Knuckles was shooting lights out with the ball, but extended his offensive game as well by taking it to the basket. He's been shown to lock down on defense. I mean, a big provided spark for this Lincoln County team when they needed it when injury struck.
Dustin, your key to victory tonight for Lincoln County, if they're going to pull off this big win to advance on to the championship on Friday night over the Danville Admirals.
Offensively, Lincoln County's got to get to the glass and make their shots. There were times last time these two teams played, Lincoln County got to the rim but missed some high percentage shots. And obviously you want to see the three-point ball start to creep up in higher percentages than what we've seen. Defensively for Lincoln County, you've got to keep Danville off the glass. Second chance points help Danville beat Lincoln County here the last time these two teams played. If you're able to rebound the basketball, prevent second chance opportunities, you've got a good chance of moving on to Friday night's championship game.
Lincoln County, the Patriots, the 1 seed, 20-9, coached by the legendary Jeff Jackson, 659 career wins, 396 of them right here at Lincoln County. The Patriots have won 8 of the last 9 district tournaments, including 4 in a row. They start the quest for 5 tonight. Starting lineups, national anthem, tip-off when we return. It's the Patriots and Admirals on WPBK-FM 102.9.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
This is Sean Slusher, your Shelter Insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Cornerstone Realty and Auction in Lancaster will make your dreams come true. Broker and owner Deonica Asbury and her team are ready to help you reach the real estate finish line. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or selling your existing home, navigating real estate can be tough. Let Cornerstone Realty and Auction make it easy. Specializing in Garrett, Lincoln, and surrounding counties, they're your local real estate experts. Cornerstone Realty and Auction, 859-329-8193.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers in Lancaster proudly support our home team Patriots on the field and off. If you're looking to buy, sell, or auction your property, no one sells it better than Urban Realtors and Auctioneers. Our professional agents can help you navigate the home buying or selling process while taking the stress off of you. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at urvangroup.com. Urban Group, supporting the Patriots and your community for over 50 years.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Lincoln.
State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Starting lineups being introduced first for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Danville Admirals. They are 21-10, coached by Ed McKinney. Their starting lineup, number 15, Owen Barnes. Number 24, Jarius Bryant. Number 5, Jalen Dunn. Number 10, Damari Brown. And number 21, Josh Bixler. Danville finished 5th in the district, Dustin, and we talked about Monday night. Can't imagine there's a better 5 seed in the state of Kentucky in terms of district tournaments than these Danville Admirals.
No, if you go by the RPI that the KHSAA has went by, Danville is ranked 3rd in the 12th region. Lincoln County ranked 2nd, but how many third-ranked RPI teams are considered 5th in the district? And, Danville, they're playing as one of the better 5th teams that's ever come out of any district ever. And, they're no easy out.
Lincoln County starting lineup, number 3, senior, Tremaine Alcorn. Number 14, senior guard, the flamethrower, Colton Rosted. Number 4, the mayor, Jackson Sims. Number 11, Connor Davis. And number 1, Blade Knuckles. Knuckles a junior, Davis a junior, then 3 seniors in this starting lineup. Lincoln County coached by Jeff Jackson, 659 career wins. And as we mentioned, Lincoln County teams have won the last 4 district championships, 8 of the last 9. In his 19-year career, he's only lost in the semifinal round of the district tournament 3 times.
You look at the lineup or the team that's in for Lincoln County. This team's never lost a district tournament, and so
that's right.
High expectations tonight, but a tough task with the Danville Admirals, who are playing some of the best ball in the 12th region. We're in for a good one tonight, Brad.
Lincoln's going to be moving left to right on your radio dial to begin things. They are in their home white uniforms, red numerals, red trim. Danville dressed in black with blue numerals. Ralston and Barnes meet at the mid-circle. It's tipped in the backcourt, and the Patriots control it first on a Wednesday night in Stanford, KY.
Admirals opening up in a man-to-man defense to see if Lincoln County can attack and get to the basket.
Alcorn has it out front. Bixler on him. Hesitation dribble. Drives in. Leaves for Davis. Davis to the rack. Layup high off the glass. No good. Sims rebound. Put back. He misses the putback. Rebound by Barnes. Barnes quickly down court to Bixler. Bixler flips it back out to Barnes. Lincoln had 2 good looks at it, Dustin, on that first possession.
That's one of our keys to the game. Get to the rim and finish. And, 2 good looks. Lincoln County unable to connect early.
Barnes being guarded by Ralston. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. He's short. Loose ball underneath. Last touch by Danville. Lincoln opened in man-to-man. They played primarily played zone the first 2 times, so I thought they may throw a little wrinkle.
The last 3 games, Danville has shot the 3 really well. Hit 8 the other night against DCA. I believe hit 11 against in their season finale, and then hit, I think, 14 against Somerset. I mean, this is a team that's capable of shooting the deep ball.
Alcorn spin move, layup, good! Alcorn off the glass for a PBK bank shot, 2-0 Patriots.
Good attack by Tremaine Alcorn, showing his full physical, inserting himself early. Something we didn't see the last time these 2 teams played.
Danville works it around the perimeter. Alcorn out on Bryant. Bryant hands it off to Barnes. Barnes pump fakes a 3, drives in on Colton, shoots a floater that goes in. 2-2. 6:39 to play in this opening quarter under McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Huge crowd filing in here. 45th District semifinal action. Alcorn working on Bixler. Veers off to the right. Switches off. Pull-up jumper. It's a 3. He swishes it. Between the Creek Kennel 3-pointer for Alcorn. He has 5. Lincoln's up 3. And this crowd is fired up here early.
A big 3 by Tremaine Alcorn. If he can hit that, he's going to be hard to guard.
Sims nearly steals a pass that was intended for Bryant. Goes out of bounds. Danville will keep possession. Down 3. 6:08 to play opening quarter. Jalen Dunn to inbound. Dunn in trouble. Throws it deep. He's got Barnes. Tremaine nearly intercepts it. Danville's got numbers now. Bryant on the wing. Tries to go inside for Dunn. Throw it away.
Missed opportunity for Danville. Great recovery for Lincoln County. It was a 5-on-4 situation, and pass sailed right out of bounds.
Alcorn has showed up with some energy here early. Full court pressure from Danville. Ralston breaks it down to Knuckles. Knuckles drives in. Baseline jumper. It's short. Maybe partially blocked, but he goes out of bounds on Danville either way as Bryant could not control the defensive board. Lincoln will inbound underneath their own goal. 5:52 to play in this first quarter.
Patriots 2 of 5 shooting early on. 1 layup and a 3.
Ralston pops open. Baseline jumper. It's money. The Flamethrowers on the board with his first 2, and the Patriots lead 7-2.
A fast start is needed for Lincoln County. One thing you do not want to do is let a great team like Danville hang around. The quicker you can jump out to a lead, that's going to benefit you even better.
This Patriot crowd getting into it early. Bryant with the left wing dribbles, floats it over to Barnes. Colin Barnes between the legs. Drives in on Ralston. Jump shot. Blocked by Ralston. Colton rips down the rebound after the block. Ralston looks to run with it. Down court to Knuckles. In the corner. Thought about a 3. Leaves it for Davis. Connor drives in. His shot off the glass. Good. Lincoln County leads 9-2. Coach McKinney wants a 30-second timeout. It's a Builder Supply timeout. 5:08 to play first quarter. 9-2 Patriots. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Rising prices are everywhere, from the gas pump to the electric bill. Intercounty Energy understands that these times are challenging. That is why we're doing all we can to keep your rates competitive and service reliable. We also have programs to provide options to help you manage your bill. To learn more about what we're doing for you, go to intercountyenergy.net or togetherwesaveki.com. Once again, intercountyenergy.net or togetherwesave.com. Intercounty Energy, a touchstone energy cooperative with the power of human connections.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Ed McKinney uses a 30-second timeout. Danville will inbound, trailing 9-2.
Lincoln County's thrown the first punch in this game. If Danville can settle in and kind of weather this early storm, you've got to get some shots going and get your offense more in flow.
Davis on Dunn. Dunn swings it over to Bryan. Open 3 from Jarius. Rattles out. Loose ball. Damari Brown comes up with it. He'll step back and shoot a 3 and hits it.
Danville battled for the boards, kept it active, and that's that second chance points we talked about in pregame that Lincoln County cannot give up.
9-5, offensive rebound and 3 from Brown. Brown only a 25% shooter, but was good on that one. Alcorn drives in, left-handed layup, good for Tremaine. He's got 7, lead back to 6 for the Patriots.
When Tremaine Alcorn is attacking, good things are going for Lincoln County.
Brown has it left wing. Knuckles on Damari. Damari gets by Knuckles, drives in for a floater, and he puts it in.
Mario Brown used his speed to get to the basket. Nice crossover to free himself up and finish around the rim.
Connor Davis brings it up for Lincoln County. Gets a screen from Sims. Flips it back to the mayor. Pull up three on the way. Too hard. Brown with the rebound for Danville. 11-7 Lincoln County. Brown races down the court. Left-handed layup, no good. Barnes with the rebound, but he lands out of bounds. Turnover. The ball goes back to Lincoln County.
You can tell Danville's wanting to push the pace now. The last couple trips, they're going on attack mode.
Comes into Knuckles. Knuckles gives it back to Ralston. Brown has been guarding Colton full court. Reaches in there and pokes it away. It's a steal. Bixler comes away with it.
It's his hand in, poked it loose. Lincoln County was looking like they were trying to run on that possession.
Bixler up top to Bryant. Gives it up to Brown. Brown has had the hot hand. Turns it over. Colton Ralston with a steal. Spins to the hoop. Off the glass. Good! And one, but they're going to say he was fouled on the floor. That's a bang-bang play there. You could have went either way. They're going to call a foul on the floor. So Lincoln County will inbound, leading by 4, 3:26 to play in this opening quarter. Colton gets it into Davis on the side. Davis up top to Tremaine. Tremaine inside to Sims. Sims whips it over to Ralston in the corner. Back to Jackson. Pump fakes. Looks to drive. Left-handed shot. Off the glass. No good. Dunn collects the rebound for Danville. Jalen spin move. Gets all the way to the rack and puts it in. Nice move that time. And Jalen Dunn for his first two. The lead is cut to 2, 11-9.
Yeah, perfect execution on the spin to the basket to free himself up and get an easy layup.
Alcorn goes right wing to Colton. Colton gets a screen from Sims. Picks up his dribble. Barnes on him. Tries to lob it down to Jackson Sims. It's tipped out of bounds. Substitution coming in for Lincoln County. Number 32, Will Bishop will check in for the first time. Sims will get a rest. 11-9 Patriots on your McKnight Funeral Home in Monument Company scoreboard. Ralston will inbound it. Looks around. Gets it into Bishop. Bishop hands it right back to Colton. Now Davis will set up offense. 2-point lead. Dunn on Davis. Connor drives. Swings it over to Knuckles. Blade guarded by Bixler. Goes high post to Will Bishop. Bishop in trouble with it. Gives it off to Ralston. Danville extending their man-to-man defense all the way up to half court now. Colton drives in. Pull-up jumper. Rims out. Jalen Dunn with the rebound. Outlet pass down to Bryant. Gives it back to Dunn. Dunn drives in on Davis. Goes up for a shot. Block. Gets his own rebound and puts it in. We're tied.
Danville currently on a 9-2 run after Lincoln County opened on a 9-2 run. We're all even at 11.
That timeout from Coach McKinney settled the Admirals down, and now we're tied 11-11. It's a brand new game. 1:55 to play first quarter. Alcorn gets a screen, spins around, kicks it over. Davis, open three. It's long, and Barnes with the rebound. Danville doing a good job on the glass early. Mari Brown leaves it for Bryant. Top of the key, he'll shoot a three. It's short, rebound by Bishop. Will hands it to Alcorn. Alcorn looks over at the Lincoln bench for a play call. Darius Bryant picks him up.
Both teams now 1 of 3 from the three-point land.
Alcorn backs back out toward midcourt. 11-11. Gets a screen from Will Bishop. Steps in, shoots a deep two, and he hits it. Tremaine Alcorn with 9 points for Lincoln County. They go back out by 2 with 1:08 to play in this opening quarter.
Smooth shot by Tremaine Alcorn. Danville was backing off on him to prevent the drive, and he just pulled up and made a long two.
Bryant has it into paint. Loses his footing. There'll be a foul call on the floor. Blocking foul. Jalen Smith's going to check in for Lincoln County. Knuckles will check out. Foul went on Bishop, his first. 57 seconds left in this quarter. One team foul both ways. Barnes gets it into Dunn. Jalen with 4 points. Drives in on Davis. Lost his footing, but they're going to call a foul on Connor. Didn't see a foul there.
I thought Davis was in good guarding position. I think Dunn just happened to fall down.
So Danville inbound again. First on Connor. Gets it into Brown. Brown drives on Jalen. Spins. Takes it to the hoop. and puts it in for 2. Nice spin move for Damari. He's got 7 to lead Danville, and we're tied 13-13, 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
Danville's made their last 3 attempts near the basket. And we talked about Lincoln County's got to keep them in and away from the basket. Danville's taking advantage.
Tremaine being guarded by Bryant out by midcourt. Working the clock down to 25 seconds in this first quarter. We're tied 13-13. Lincoln led by as many as 7. Danville has yet to lead. Jalen hands it off to Davis. Davis back to Tremaine. Bryant comes out on him. We're down to 11 seconds. Tremaine dribbles in, kicks to Colton. Colton in the corner to Connor. He pump fakes, drives in. Euro step, left-handed layup, good. With 1 second on the clock, that'll do it here in the first quarter. Our score, Lincoln County 15, Danville 13. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Alford with Animal Care Center. Let me and my compassionate staff at Animal Care Center help you take care of your furry family members. At Animal Care Center, we're well equipped to handle anything from general wellness visits to complex medical cases. Located on Highway 27 across from Sonic, call 606-365-7660 to schedule your appointment today.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Connor Davis layup at the horn gives Lincoln County a 2-point lead as we begin quarter number 2. First half action brought to you by Lincoln County Circuit Clerk Dwight Hopkins. Inbound comes in the backcourt to Jalen Dunn, and Admiral's moving right to left on your radio dial, trailing by 2.
Pretty clean first quarter by both teams. Only 3 combined turnovers. 1 for Lincoln, 2 for Danville.
Bixler air ball 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes drives baseline. Takes that bunny hop. Misses the layup. Rebound by Ralston. Owen Barnes really good with that Euro step.
That's a shot he don't normally miss.
Sims out front to Ralston. Over to Tremaine. He'll shoot another 3. Rims out this time. Tremaine with 9 points in that first quarter. Barnes quickly the other way. Thought about a 3. Leaves it for Bixler. In the corner to Brown. Brown with 7 for Danville to lead them through 1. 7:15 to play in the half. Lincoln leading by 2. Inside to Barnes. Good ball movement in the corner to Brown. 3, no good. Rebound by Sims. And he's fouled after he collects the rebound. Maybe got fouled 2 or 3 times before they called it. I think he was getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, a lot of contact on that as Danville was trying to reach in to tie Sims up.
Only 2 fouls for each team, Dustin, here early on.
Officials letting them play a little bit. Both teams very active.
That's right.
I like it.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I love it.
Good tournament basketball. 6:55 to play in the half on the Moonlight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Alcorn has it left wing. Bryant comes out on him. Lincoln leads by 2. Alcorn with 9 points. Sims comes up high to set a screen. Now Davis pops out. Finds Knuckles in the corner. Knuckles looking for a dump in to Alcorn. It's not there. It goes back out front to Colton, Ralston with it. Colton being guarded by Brown. Brown's been on him the whole game. Both teams man-to-man the whole way. Davis drives in on Dunn. Spins, pump fakes, goes up. Layup good. Davis working inside here tonight. He's got 6 points, and Lincoln leads by 4.
Looks like Lincoln's fell into a 2-3 zone. Did that on the last possession as well.
Patriots show zone. Danville drives in. Dunn, top of the key, shoots a 3. It's good. That's a good sign for Danville. Dunn, only a 24% three-point shooter. He hits that one, cuts the lead back to 1.
Yeah, him and Brown both connecting on 3s, both right around that 30% mark.
Alcorn drives in, takes contact, no call. Brown comes away with the block shot. Brown drives all the way in and puts it in on the other end. Danville takes their first lead, 18-17, with 5:35 to play in the second quarter.
Owen Barnes come from behind to block Alcorn's shot on the last attempt, and then Danville quickly on the other end.
Davis tries a pick and roll. Brown steals it, drives all the way in for another layup. Coach Jackson's going to use a 30-second builder supply timeout. Danville leads by 3. 5:20 to play first half. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County with their biggest deficit of the night at 3. And it comes on back-to-back live ball turnovers for Danville and Brown layups. Full court pressure from the Admirals. Comes into Sims. Sims cracks it back to Ralston. Brown on Ralston. Colton will walk it up the court. Lincoln County needs a bucket here to end this Danville run. It's a 7-0 run.
Now, like we talked about, Danville needed to weather Lincoln County storm. Now Lincoln's got to weather Danville storm because they've been dominant since the start.
Sims tries to hit Colton on a backdoor cut. Deflected out of bounds by Danville. Lincoln County will get it back. Colton will inbound, gets it into Connor. Connor in trouble, goes back to Colton. He's open for a 3 in the corner. Partially blocked, rebounded by Barnes. Barnes down the court to Bixler. He drives in for 2, draws contact, and he'll shoot some free throws.
Our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford. By Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent. By Fox & Friends Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Gonder & Associates, your certified public accountant in Stanford. And by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Michaela King, agent.
Bixler will shoot 2, first 2 free throws of the game for either team with 4:50 to play in the half. Bixler scoreless on the night, a 53% free throw shooter. First one is up and no good. Josh Bixler had 13 when these two teams played at Danville and had 10 when they played here. Only averages 5 on the season. One more free throw, both rim out, and Sims with the rebound. Lincoln with a chance to cut into the 3-point lead or tie it up on this trip. Alcorn gives way to Davis. Dunn comes out on Connor. Connor's done well driving early. He'll try it again here. Pump fakes, goes up, shot block. Ralston gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Sims. Back to Colton. Inside to Davis. Layup good. Nice pass from Ralston. Cuts the lead to 1.
Good find by Colton Ralston. Good job by Connor Davis to go in. Got his first shot blocked. Stayed in underneath, cut under, and found himself wide open.
2-3 zone from Lincoln. Knuckles and Davis out top. Dunn has it up top. Goes right wing to Brown. Brown in baseline. Feeds it to Bryant. His shot blocked from behind by Colton Ralston. Colton with some big defensive plays here in the first half.
2 block shots already.
Tremaine drives in. Kicks it on the side. Knuckles open. 3. Rims out. Rebound by Barnes.
Patriots now 1 of 6 from between the Creeks Kennel 3-point land.
Bryant leaves it for Owen. NBA range 3, top of the key. No good. Colton with a rebound. Lincoln trailing by 1 with 3:40 to play in this first half. Ralston gets a screen from Sims. Gives it to Sims on a pick and roll. Now Alcorn tries to feed it inside for Jack. Contact underneath. They're going to get Sims with a dislodge foul. Will Bishop's going to come back in for Jack. That's going to be 2 fouls on Sims. 4 team fouls, 2 on Sims. 3:31 left. And the way they're officiating this game, that's a tough call there.
That's a tough. His arms did extend on that, and I think the momentum may have been the biggest thing. I don't know that it was much of a push, but I could see where the whistle was coming from.
Halen Dunn brings it up for the Admirals. They lead by 1. 3:25 to play in the half. Jalen dribbles over to the right side, picks up his dribble, tries to go inside. Nothing there. Throws it out to Brown. Brown sidesteps and shoots a 3. No good. Alcorn with the rebound. Gives it up to Davis. Connor will bring it into front court. At the conclusion of this game, we'll name our guardian, exterminating, and Bee Green Lawn Care player of the game for Lincoln County. Connor gets a screen. He's open. He'll pull up, shoot a jumper. It's no good. Jarius Bryant. Down court to Bixler. Danville yet to sub a player into this game. Starting five played the whole way. Dunn, open, pump, fakes a three. Drives in, kicks it back over for Bixler, who shoots a three, and he's long. Alcorn with the rebound. Tremaine looks to run. Brings it into full front court. Over to Ralston. Open. Three. No good. Good look that time for Colton. He's got to knock that one down.
Lincoln County 1 of 7. Danville 2 of 9. We talked about the Patriots' need to increase their percentage from three and get it back to their season average. And so far tonight, struggling from deep.
Ralston wide open on that look. Lincoln still down one. Low scoring second quarter. Bad pass. Alcorn steals it away. Tremaine in the front court. Drives in, kicks over to Davis. He'll shoot a three. It's good! Between the Creek Kennel, three-pointer for the Con Man. He's got 11, and Lincoln regains the lead by 2 with 2 minutes to play in the half.
Connor Davis, a 40.
Connor shooting 50 from 2, 40 from 3. Very underrated offensive player. Danville down 2. Owen Barnes, right wing, back out top to Dunn. Dunn thought about a three, goes back to Owen. Owen. Checked out there by Davis. The zone has slowed Danville down in the half court for sure. Bryant fakes about a three, now drives in. Scoop shot, no good. Davis with the rebound. Clears it, gives it to Ralston. 22-20 Lincoln County. Colton in the front court. Brown out on him. Gives it to Will Bishop, high post. Back to Colton, to the rack. Looked like he was fouled, no call. Danville comes away with it. Davis called for a reach in. Colton missed the layup. Looked like he drew contact there. Lincoln County yet to shoot a free throw with 1:14 to go in the half. Jalen Smith will check in for Davis. Connor will check out. He's got 11 points to lead Lincoln County. Patriots up 2, 1:10 to play. Dustin, no free throws for Lincoln County. Looked like maybe Colton fouled on that attempt.
That looked like he should have been at the free throw line. Only 2 free throw attempts for either team, both coming from Danville.
Brown tries another three. It's no good. Barnes and Smith battle for it. Alcorn comes out with it. 2-point lead, 48 seconds left in the half. Coach Jackson gives some direction to Tremaine. Tremaine breaks the timeline. Stands on the LC circle. Ralston and Bishop out with a little stack action. Bryant out on Tremaine. Tremaine blows by Bryant. Loses the handle. Barnes steals it away. Owen brings it for Danville inside. Colton gets a hand on it. Tips it. Saves it inbounds to Brown. Brown leaves it for Barnes. Barnes has it in the paint. Kicks it back. Bryant pump fakes. Open three. Back rim. No good. Brown goes up for the rebound. His putback no good. Loose ball. Knuckles has it with 14 seconds left in the half. Gives it up to Ralston. Down the court to Jalen. Jalen drives in. Leaves it for Blade. Blade loses it back to Jarius Bryant. Bryant throws it down the court. Colton steals it back. 2 seconds left. Ralston is fouled at the three-point line. And they're going to say on the floor, I think. They're going to have to put time back on this clock, I think. Lincoln County leading by 2. Ralston fouled back in the backcourt. Referee still talking over what's going to happen here. It's going to be Lincoln ball sideline. Looks like, Dustin. They'll probably put about 1.5 seconds back on the clock, but that last 30 seconds was
sloppy. Both teams driving
just
in,
throwing the ball
fast.
everywhere. I had to check that thing and see if it's got any grease on that ball, the way they're losing that thing.
And as much sweat's pouring off the bodies of these athletes, I mean.
So Lincoln will inbound. 1.7 seconds. Foul went on Danville's. Bryant, his second. Jalen Smith will inbound. Actually, Connor's going to check in for Jalen. Lincoln inbounds from Danville's end of the court with actually they've changed it to 0.7.
Enough time to catch and shoot, really.
Will is wide open up top if they can get it to him. Connor lobs it up. Other end of the court, tipped by Barnes, and it's halftime. Our score, Lincoln County 22, Danville 20. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has developed our own free advisory app. Here are some advisories to look for: construction and maintenance activities, boil water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news, and you can pay your bill. To install the app, click on the Play or Apple stores, type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
From the classroom to the hardwood, Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. From preschool to Patriot, we cherish the opportunity to provide a quality education to all of our students. Lincoln County is not only a great place to learn, but is also a great place to work. We offer many exciting career opportunities. You can help make a positive impact on your community here at Team Lincoln. For more information about our schools, please visit lincoln.kyschools.us or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota equipment, like versatile #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z-Series motors that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through June 30th, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details. Come see the BX and L Series compact tractors now at Lawson Tractor and Implement in Stanford, your local Kubota dealer.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers in Lancaster proudly support our home team Patriots on the field and off. If you're looking to buy, sell, or auction your property, no one sells it better than Urban Realtors and Auctioneers. Our professional agents can help you navigate the home buying or selling process while taking the stress off of you. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at urvangroup.com. Urban Group, supporting the Patriots and your community for over 50 years.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County leads it. Low scoring affair here at the break, 22-20. Patriots led in scoring in that first half by Tremaine Alcorn with 9 points. 2 points for Colton Ralston, 11 for Connor Davis. Only 3 Patriots have scored. Ironically enough, only 3 Admirals have scored. They were led in that first half by Damari Brown with 11. 7 points for Jalen Dunn and 2 points from Owen Barnes for a total of 20. It's halftime. Our score, 45th District.
Bill. Intercounty Energy understands that these times are challenging. That is why we're doing all we can to keep your rates competitive and service reliable. We also have programs to provide options to help you manage your bill. To learn more about what we're doing for you, go to intercountyenergy.net or togetherwesave.ky.com. Once again, intercountyenergy.net or togetherwesave.com. Intercounty Energy, a touchstone energy cooperative with the power of human connections.
606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Lincoln County High School. The Patriots lead the Admirals by 2 here in this semifinal game. Lincoln County led in scoring. Connor Davis with 11, 9 for Alcorn. We now go to Dustin Oney for some halftime team statistics.
Lincoln County, the leaders on the scoreboard here at half with 22 points. 4 turnovers. It seems like a little, but a lot of those took care of the basketball until
they
that
just all come together. That was the problem.
And one in the first quarter, 3 there towards the end of the second quarter for a total of 4. Shot 40% from the field on 10 of 25 shooting. Only 2 3-pointers made on 8 attempts for Lincoln County for 25%. No free throw attempts in the first half for the Patriots. Danville, 4 turnovers themselves, 2 in each quarter. Once again, their 2 come there at the end of the half. Danville shot 36% on the field on 9 of 25 shooting, 2 of 11 from the 3-point range. Danville did have 2 free throw attempts back early in the second quarter, and were unable to connect on any for 0 for 2.
Dusty, it's really pretty simple. I think you and I were talking off the air here at halftime. If Lincoln County's going to have to find a way, the flamethrower's going to have to find a way to get some shots to go down. They really need some offense from him, I think, in this second half, and we know he's more than capable of doing it.
Yeah, 1,000-point scorer himself here at Lincoln County, and now's would be a perfect time for the flamethrower to find his footing.
That's his end down there. He's going to be going toward the stage end.
And his sister hit 8 threes in this tournament in between 2 games. So, I mean, he's got some catching up to do, I don't know if it's big sis or little sis. I don't know the minutes in between them, but she's got bragging rights. If the flamethrower wants to catch up, he's going to have to heat up here in this second half.
Halftime, Lincoln County leads 22-20 over Danville. The winner will move on to play in the 45th District Championship on Friday night. We're just a little bit over 2 minutes away from second half action. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers in Lancaster proudly support our home team Patriots on the field and off. If you're looking to buy, sell, or auction your property, no one sells it better than Urban Realtors and Auctioneers. Our professional agents can help you navigate the home buying or selling process while taking the stress off of you. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at urvangroup.com. Urban Group, supporting the Patriots and your community for over 50 years.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective, but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding is a retreat for your pets. Located between the creeks on Kentucky Highway 1247 in Stanford, we offer a safe, clean, and climate-controlled environment just like home. As a family-owned and operated business, we are committed to the highest quality of care for your fur baby. We'll keep your pet for just a few hours or for several days. Check us out at our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call or text 606-669-2986.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County will have it first to begin the second half, leading by 2. Second half action brought to you by Lincoln County Circuit Clerk Dwight Hopkins. Blade Knuckles has it out top. Patriots going right to left on your radio dial. Shooting on that stage end now. Knuckles spins, pulls up for a free throw line jumper and hits it. Knuckles' first bucket of the game.
Nice little spin move by Knuckles. Coach Ed McKinney thought he drug at pivot foot, but officials seen otherwise. Nice knockdown bucket by Blade Knuckles.
Danville down 4. Brown with the ball out front. Lincoln in a 2-3 zone. Barnes gives it over to Bryant. Back out top to Barnes. Swings to Brown. Now Jalen Dunn looks for Owen on a cut. Gets to the hoop and puts it in for 2.
against DCA on Monday night. Owen Barnes had a slow start against the Warriors, but in the second half, and especially in that fourth quarter and overtime, he really came alive to repel Danville.
Alcorn hands it off to Davis. Lincoln leads by 2, just underway here in the second half. Knuckles drives in. His layup goes in. 2 straight buckets for Blade Knuckles. And some much-needed offense for Lincoln County puts their lead back to 4.
The juniors taking over here in the third quarter, and you'd like to see that continue to be contagious and get all 5 Lincoln County players going.
Brown drives around his man, misses the layup. Alcorn collects the board for the Pates. Tremaine brings it up. He had 9 in the first half. Jerry is playing off him, hands it off to Colton. Pump fakes a 3, gives it back to Blade. Ditchler's on him. He scored 2 straight on him. Blade loses the handle this time. Dunn steals it away. Jalen drives in. His floater's good. Contact and a foul. They're going to call a defensive foul on Lincoln County, and Dunn will have a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, Tremaine tried to get set up. They're going to say he was late getting in position.
They called it on Connor Davis, actually.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, I did too. That's who was the person that went down. So Dunn, 1 free throw. He hits the free throw, and it cuts the lead back to 1. Davis will have to check out. That's big for Lincoln County. Connor has 11 points. Will Bishop back in. Dunn's free throw gives him 10 points and cuts the lead back to 1. Jackson Sims gives it up to Tremaine. Alcorn works up the left-hand side. Bryant on him. Alcorn scoreless since that first quarter. He was very assertive early. He didn't look to score much in that second quarter. Gets a screen from Bishop. Leaves it off to Colton. Out top to Blade. Blade drives in on Bixler. Pull-up jumper from Knuckles. Hits another one. Oh. Coach Jackson has found something he likes at halftime. Knuckles with 3 straight baskets, and the Patriots up 3.
I thought for sure that shot was going to get blocked, but he hung in the air and glided almost to put it up and in.
Jalen out top. Going to shoot a 3. Rims out. Alcorn another rebound. He's triple teamed. Outlet pass down to Ralston. To the hoop. Layup. Good! What a find by Alcorn. And Colton gives Lincoln County a 5-point lead.
If he wasn't a senior, Coach Jaggers could see him using on the football field to back up Sawyer Horton at quarterback because that was a perfect pass.
Bryant, turnaround jumper in the paint. He connects. His first basket of the game. Cuts the lead back to 3. Back and forth we go here. Lincoln.
Good answer by Danville, too. It seemed like Lincoln County was starting to find a spark to get some big momentum, and Bryant goes in and hits a tough basket.
Tremaine hands it off to Knuckles. Knuckles gives it up to Ralston. Ralston goes over on the side to Tremaine. He'll shoot a corner 3. Goes in and out. Will Bishop tips the rebound, and it's last touch by Danville.
Patriots now 2 of 9 from the 3-point land and getting really good looks, just not knocking them down.
Alcorn went all the way down and came out. Tremaine hit one early. He doesn't shoot a lot of 3s. Comes into Knuckles. Knuckles out top to Tremaine. Tremaine back to Blade. Open corner 3. Rims out. Bishop couldn't find the rebound. Dunn comes out with it for Danville. Leaves it off to Barnes. Barnes bounces into Alcorn. And they're going to call that on Alcorn. That's a questionable call there.
It looked like he had a out-of-control player there. And Barnes went to catch the pass, turned right into Alcorn. It's a tough call on Tremaine.
Owen will shoot 2 free throws. 4 points in the game. Lincoln County leading by 3. Had 2 good looks at 3s on that last trip.
That's one, if you're Lincoln County, you have to knock down.
Barnes hits the free throw. He's got 5. Lead back to 2 for the Patriots. Owen Barnes, 71% shooter. Misses the second one. Alcorn another rebound. Tremaine all the way down past to Bishop under the hoop. His layup, no good. Wide open layup missed by Bishop. Danville quickly the other way. Brown in the corner, drives around Sims, goes over Bishop and misses his layup. Will Bishop with the rebound. So both teams miss a bunny. Colton brings it down for Lincoln. They lead by 2. Hands it off to Knuckles. Knuckles driving in on Dunn. Dunn takes the ball away from Blade this time.
2 turnovers early in the third quarter. Lincoln County cannot capitalize on trying to grow this lead.
2-point lead. Barnes pump fakes Ralston, drives in, jump stop, goes up for the shot, misses it. Bishop with the rebound. It's a jump ball. Danville will keep it. Jalen Smith going to check in for Knuckles. Knuckles with 6 points in this third quarter, but a couple of costly turnovers. 3:49 to play in the third quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Danville inbound down 2. They get it into Dunn. Dunn up top to Brown. Ralston on him, 2-3 zone. Ralston and Jalen Smith up top now. Sims, Bishop, Alcorn the back line. Jalen looks to drive on Jackson. Gives it up to Damari. Back in the corner to Dunn again. Cut off, bump, and a push and foul on Sims. That's going to be 3 team fouls on Lincoln County, none on Danville. And it's also, I think, 3 personal fouls now on Sims, so Knuckles will come back in. Sims and Davis both out with 3 fouls. Lincoln County yet to shoot a free throw in this game with 3:32 to play.
No free throw attempts for the Patriots, 5 combined for Danville.
Damari Brown, top of the key 3, no good. Dunn and Ralston fight for it, tipped out of bounds. They say last touch by Lincoln. So Danville gets another opportunity here, and this is something Lincoln can't allow, is second chance and sometimes here third chance opportunities.
And that's one thing that hindered them the second time these two teams met when Danville was victorious is, 2, 3, 4 chances on a certain possession that, kept Danville from Lincoln from trying to climb back in.
2-3 zone. Jalen Dunn has it up top to Damari Brown. Danville down by 2. Bixler drives, leaves for Barnes. He's going to shoot a contested 3, and he hits it. Danville regains the lead. Coach McKinney calls a Builder Supply full timeout with 3:11 to play in this third quarter. 31-30 Admirals. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective, but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Alford with Animal Care Center. Let me and my compassionate staff at Animal Care Center help you take care of your furry family members. At Animal Care Center, we're well equipped to handle anything from general wellness visits to complex medical cases. Located on Highway 27 across from Sonic, call 606-365-7660 to schedule your appointment today.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
3:11 to play third quarter. Lincoln County trails by 1. They had went back up by 4. Sims and Davis out with 3 fouls. Jalen Smith and Will Bishop pinning off the bench for Lincoln County. Ralston will inbound it. 4-point pressure from Danville. Colton gets it into Bishop. Bishop gives it right back to Colton. Brown on him, full court. Man-to-man defense from Danville. Ralston gets it up past midcourt. Drives in, cut off, pull up, jumper, hits it. Lincoln goes back out by 2. Ralston with 6 points now.
Maybe they can get the flamethrower going. 4 points here in this third quarter. He's got to start shooting the ball if Lincoln County wants to find a way to win this game.
32-31 after that 2-pointer. Lincoln by 1. Bixler goes inside to Bryant. Bryant drives in, swings over to Brown. Back out top to Barnes. He shoots another 3. No good. Ralston with the rebound. Big block out that time for Colton. He'll bring it up with 2:30 to play in the third quarter. Crossover dribble. Drives in. Contact. No call. Puts it in. Should have been an and one. No call. Lincoln still has not shot a free throw, but Colton Ralston with back-to-back buckets to give a Patriots a 3-point lead again.
That one's hard to argue against. I mean, there was a lot of contact, but, credit Colton Ralston fighting through the contact and putting it up and in.
Coming over to Brown. Brown up top to Bryant. Lincoln in that 2-3 zone. Back over to Damari. He shoots a 3, and we're tied. First field goal of the third quarter for Brown. It's 34-34. Just under 2 minutes to play in the third.
Danville now shooting 25% from 3 on 4 of 16 attempts.
Jalen Smith out top. Pressured by Bixler. In trouble. Turns it over. Gets it back. Gives it to Bishop. Bishop has it up top. Finds Tremaine. Tremaine settles things back down. 34-34. 90 seconds left in this third quarter. Alcorn gets a screen from Will. Now backs back out. Hands it to Ralston. Colton has 6 points in the quarter. All 2-pointers. Flamethrower. Left-handed dribble. Veers off to the left. Goes back to Tremaine. Tremaine inside the Bishop. Wow, puts it in and one. Will Bishop. A chance for a three-point play. What a lob pass from Alcorn.
I thought Bishop had a cut to the basket earlier in that possession, and as soon as he didn't get the ball, he went and posted himself up, got good position, nice find, catches the ball on the way up and finishes through the contact.
First free throw of the game for Lincoln County. Will Bishop hits it. And Coach Jackson wants a builder supply timeout with 1:13 to play in the third quarter. Lincoln County leads by 3. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Three-point play from Will Bishop with 1:13 to play in the third quarter gives Lincoln County a three-point lead again. And Dustin, that was the first attempted free throw of the game for the Patriots.
A lot of contact on the night, but first a free throw attempt for Lincoln County.
2-3 zone from Lincoln, extended out a little higher this possession. Barnes has it out top, drives in, gets in the paint. He takes some contact and he's fouled. That's the play that Colton's not getting on the other end.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Hey, our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford, by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent, by Fox & Friends Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service, by Gonder & Associates, your certified public accountant in Stanford, and by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Michaela King, agent.
Barnes misses the first. Owen, a 71% free throw shooter, has 8 points in the game, chance for one more. Lincoln County leading by 3.
Danville only 2 of 6 from that free throw line. You talked about earlier, below a 60% free throw shooting team, and in a game as tight as this, those free throws may come crucial.
Owen Barnes, one more free throw. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Second one up, he hits that one. 9 points now for Barnes. Lincoln inbounds at the Alcorn. Patriots lead by 2. 50 seconds left in this third quarter. The winner plays in the 45th District Championship and advances on to the 12th region. Alcorn to the hoop. Layup blocked, but he's fouled. Alcorn going to shoot 2, his first trip to the line tonight.
When he goes up strong too. And he went up between 2 Admiral defenders and got the whistle that time.
Alcorn 9 points in the game. First free throw goes in. 65% shooter. Tremaine has increased his percentage from the line this season. One more for Alcorn, 38-35. 43 seconds left in this third. That one rims out, went down and out. Barnes with the rebound. Danville with a chance to tie it on this trip.
I feel like if you're Lincoln County here, you need a stop. And then you look on the other side, Danville feels like you need a bucket. Try to tie this thing up going in the fourth quarter.
Dunn. Knuckles comes out on Jalen, swings it back to Barnes. Danville going to try to hold for one, looks like. 22 seconds left. Coach McKinney tells Owen the play call. Barnes back over to Dunn, down to 15 seconds. 3-point lead. Third quarter ticking down here. Barnes pump fakes the pass. Jalen Smith out on him. Now Barnes goes to work. Goes around the back. Leaves it over to Bryant. NBA range 3. No good. Will Bishop with the rebound. He's fouled. No call there right at the end of the quarter. That's right in front of us. And at the end of 3, our score, Lincoln County 38, Danville 35. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle, just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
38-35, Lincoln County leads as we head to the fourth and final quarter. It will be the final quarter for one of these teams of basketball in this season. Patriots lead by 3. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Pates moving right to left on your radio dial. It's inbounded into Alcorn.
It'll be a good time for your first Between the Creeks Kennel three-pointer of this second half if you're Lincoln County.
Tremaine gives it up to Bishop. Bishop back to Alcorn. Alcorn gets a screen. Kicks over to Knuckles. Pump fakes a 3. Now Blade looks to drive. Cut off by Bixler. In trouble. Alcorn comes and gets the ball. Has it in the corner. Finds Davis on a cut to the hoop. Connor misses the layup. Barnes quickly the other way to Bixler. He drives in. Swings the pass over to Brown. 3 on the way. We're tied again. 38-38.
Always Danville hits that clutch 3 when needed.
And Lincoln nearly turns it over at midcourt. Dunn's going to foul Connor Davis going for the steal. 7:18 to play in the game on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, 38-38.
Lincoln County shot 70% in that third quarter, but no threes, all twos. And the big takeaway, Danville's got 3 threes here.
No between the Creek Kennel threes for Lincoln in this second half. Only 2 in the game.
2 of 10 for Lincoln County.
Alcorn up top, Brown on him. Tremaine patient with the ball, looks inside, now leaves it out for Davis. Jalen Dunn on Connor. Connor hesitation, backs back out. 6:55 left, 38-38. It's win or go home for these two teams. Lincoln County, the defending 12th region champs. Alcorn drives, jump stop, layup, goes, and he's fouled! Tremaine Alcorn for a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way.
How about Tremaine fighting through contact? Nice soft touch to lay it up off the glass. Gets the row. Has a chance to put Lincoln County back up by 3.
Sims back in with his foul trouble. Some good minutes from Will Bishop. 2-point lead for Lincoln County. Alcorn, a chance for a 3-point play. Tremaine with 12 points now. 6:41 to play in the game. 4 team fouls for both teams now after that one. Alcorn's free throw on the way. No good. 2-point lead. Bryant with the rebound. Lincoln back on D. Trying to prevent giving up anything in transition against Danville.
You need a steal, or a stop, I should say, for Lincoln County, and try to get some stuff going on the offensive end.
Brown pass inside. Looked like he threw it out of bounds. They're saying Lincoln County touched it. That looked like it was last touched by Danville. Lincoln County's players not happy. 2-point lead. Danville inbound. Bryant has it on the inbound. Gives it up to Bixler. He's been quiet. Now Jalen Dunn resets things. 6:15 to play in the game.
Once again, we'll go back to what we said. You feel like you need a stop here. Try to grow your lead.
Dunn drives in past Davis and ties it back at 40.
Tough drive by Jalen Dunn to get to the basket.
Colton Ralston left wing. Holds on to it, now puts his dribble down. Bryant on him, gives it up to Tremaine. 40-40. Tremaine drives in, gets hit, no call. Comes back down with the ball. Now they're going to call a jump ball. And that's got to be a foul.
I don't. Lincoln County's faithful is expressing their opinion on it, but tough no call there.
40-40. It's either a foul or a walk. It can't be a jump ball. But Danville with a chance to regain the lead. Jalen Dunn gets a screen from Barnes. And he gives it up to Owen. 2-3 zone still for Lincoln County. Brown on the wing, back to Owen. Owen talking about that three, goes over to Brian. He'll shoot the three. It rims out. Barnes with the offensive rebound. Saves it into Dunn. Jalen drives in. There's a whistle and a foul on the floor coming against Lincoln County.
Owen Barnes flying in to grab the rebound, and another second chance for Danville. Right when Lincoln County needed a stop, you got the missed three. Could not come down with the rebound.
Barnes is a good offensive rebounder. Danville gets it back in here. Tied up, 40-40, 5:10 to play in the game. Jalen Dunn out top with Connor Davis on him. Gives it up to Brown. Brown's going to drive. Gets in, takes contact. They're going to say he's fouled in the act of shooting. He'll shoot a couple free throws here. A chance to give Danville the lead with 5:04 to play.
Every possession counts now for both teams. Tied up at 40. Big free throws coming up for Brown.
First one good for Brown. 18 points now in the game for Damari Brown. He's only a 55% free throw shooter, but he hits both of them, and Danville with a 2-point lead. Full court pressure. Comes into Tremaine. Alcorn brings it up for Lincoln County. Sims comes up high. Alcorn with the ball. A double stack screen action. Alcorn hesitation. Drives in. Bump off the glass. Puts it in. Contact, no call, but Alcorn scores anyway.
And that's the mindset you got to have. If you're not going to get the whistle on the tough ones, you've got to be strong with it and prepare to finish.
42-42. Lincoln in the 2-3 zone with Davis and Knuckles up top. Brown's had the hot hand for Danville. Gives it up to Bryant. Swings it over to Bixler. Bixler back to Demarie. Now Brown drives in. Deep two. Hits another one.
Brown's putting Danville on his back here in this fourth quarter.
Now a turnover on the other end. Brown comes out with it. Danville a chance to add on to their lead. Dunn's layup blocked by Alcorn. Jalen gets it back. Loose ball underneath. They're going to say Dunn fouled while he's shooting. That looked like it should have been a jump ball. It was on the other end. Now Jalen Dunn will shoot two with 4:01 to play. Danville a chance to extend their lead. And Dustin, that looked like the exact same play. I mean, that
was pretty similar to what happened on the other end.
Jalen Dunn misses the first free throw. He'll have one more. 44-42. At the conclusion of this game, we'll name our guardian, exterminating, and Bee Green lawn care player of the game for Lincoln County. 44-42. One more free throw. That one rattles in. 3-point lead for the Admirals midway through this fourth quarter. The loser will see their season coming to an end. The winner will move on in the region and the district championship. Sims has it out top. Gives it back to Alcorn on the right wing. Alcorn back inside to Sims, and he lost it. Turnover.
Turnovers are being proved to be costly right now for Lincoln County.
Dunn's drive off the glass, no good. Rebound inside. Connor Davis comes out with it somehow. Gives it to Tremaine. Tremaine up to Ralston. Colton looks to run. Gets inside. Foul. Shot up. No good. And Ralston will shoot free throws here. His first trip to the line tonight with 3:31 to play in the game. Danville leading by 3.
How about Connor Davis fighting for it here on the defensive end? He was not going to be denied of getting the basketball.
Colton has 8 points. 2 free throws coming here. Hits the first one. 79% shooter from the line. 45-43. 3:31 to play in the game. Lincoln. Chance to cut the Danville lead to 1. Second free throw, no good. Colton comes in, nearly gets his own rebound. It's loose on the floor. And Bryant comes out with it for Danville. 2-point lead. Lincoln needs a stop here with 3:20 left in this one.
That's what we kept saying the last time these two teams played. Is
Coach McKinney wants a 30-second timeout. We'll break with them. Danville leads by 2, 3:14 to play. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Home.
3:14 left in this game and possibly season for one of these two teams at least. Lincoln County trailing 45-43. It'll be Danville basketball out of the timeout.
Which team is going to keep the composure and be settled in the final 3 minutes? Danville basketball. If you're Lincoln County, you need a stop. If you're Danville, you just try to put the pedal on the metal.
Get it into Bryant. Jarius drives straight in. Bumped out near the free throw line. He'll shoot free throws. It's bonus for Danville here. 1-and-1 coming for Jarius Bryant. 2-point lead, 3:11 to go for Danville.
I keep referring to the last time these two teams played, but Bryant, he was pretty strong from the free throw line to seal the victory.
71% free throw shooter on the season. Front rims that one. Sims with the rebound. 18 fouls for Lincoln County, 5 for Danville. Alcorn a chance to tie or regain the lead for Lincoln. Gets a screen from Sims. Sims gives it up to Knuckles. Knuckles turns, drives in on Bixler. Back to Sims. Open wing three. It's good! The mayor! A between the Creek Kennel three to give Lincoln the lead back.
Much needed for Lincoln County. Sims freed himself up. Knuckles drove to the lane. It's just a kick out at that point.
Dunn drives in. His pass nearly stolen by Sims, and he's put out of bounds. Had a foot on the line. Lost it, and Lincoln will get it back. 46-45. Lincoln up one, 2:40 to go. What a shot, the mayor. His first made field goal of the game. Now Ralston will inbound right in front of the Danville bench. Colton's going to step in for a minute. They're trying to clean up a wet spot underneath that floor somewhere. They're looking for a towel. 2:40 to go. Lincoln regains the lead by 1 on a Jackson Sims three-pointer.
And a big shot, too, the last time. I keep referring to it, and I apologize, but, you know, Sims had a chance to give Lincoln County a lead very late in that game and missed the same kind of three there. This time, didn't miss.
Full court pressure from Danville. Ralston will inbound in front of the Admiral bench. Sims, Davis, Alcorn, Knuckles, Ralston on the court. Comes into Tremaine. Brown on him. Tremaine tells everybody to get back. He's going to bring it up. 1 point lead in the ball for Lincoln County. Sims and Davis up top. Alcorn dribbles off to the right. Now backs it back out. 2:20 to go. Tremaine will set out and dribble as long as Coach McKinney and the Admirals will let him do so here with a 1 point lead.
Yeah, he'd be content with dribbling for another 2 minutes if they'll let him.
Now Brown comes out on him. Tremaine breaks the 5 count. Now looks to drive. Kicks it back over to Davis. 2:05 left. Connor gets around Dunn. Gets to the rim. Layup. Goes in and out. Tipped around. Danville comes out with it. Ralston steals it back. He drives in. He's fouled. And one. Colton Ralston gives Lincoln County a 3-point lead off the steal. What a play.
Colton Ralston, ball gets knocked loose, goes, gets it, finishes through the contact, puts it up and in. That's what the senior's got to do if he wants to keep Lincoln County season alive.
Free throw coming here for Colton. It's good, a 3-point play. A big one that gives Lincoln County a 2-possession lead. A Builder Supply full timeout, 1:55 to go. Patriots lead by 4. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Alford with Animal Care Center. Let me and my compassionate staff at Animal Care Center help you take care of your furry family members. At Animal Care Center, we're well equipped to handle anything from general wellness visits to complex medical cases. Located on Highway 27 across from Sonic, call 606-365-7660 to schedule your appointment today.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
1:55 to play in the game. Lincoln County goes up by 4 on the three-point play hoop in the free throw from Ralston, and it was just a great read on defense from Colton.
Yeah, tough missed shot and in near the basket. And Danville comes away with the rebound. Ball poked loose, and Colton goes and gets it and finishes strong.
Barnes brings it up for Danville. Down 4. 2 possessions now. Barnes hit on the way in, scores. They're going to count the basket, and he's fouled. So Barnes quickly can cut the lead back to 1 with this free throw. Nice finish for Owen. Gets him into double figures with 11. 49-47, 1:48 to play. Owen Barnes, one free throw attempt coming, and they're cleaning that. I don't know how the same spot on the floor can be wet this many times.
That must be the spot everybody just happens to find on the floor. And, a lot of contact under the basket, too. It's, like I said, bodies are starting to sweat in a game like this.
Packed house. No standing room only in here for semifinal 45th District action. Barnes' free throw is good. Lincoln will inbound it to Sims. Full court pressure from Danville. Sims gets it back to Alcorn. 1:45 to play. Brown on Tremaine. Tremaine breaks the timeline with 1:40 left. 1 point lead for Lincoln after that 3-point play from Barnes. Alcorn stands at the mid circle. Hesitation dribble. Now gets around. Brown drives in. Misses the layup. Sims putback's good, but a foul called on Alcorn's drive. That's one there. It's been no calls all night. You almost wish that was, because Sims had an easy putback.
Yeah, that's one. And the whistle was kind of late too. And it's Sims that doesn't have the ball.
Already had the ball. You're right. Alcorn's going to shoot too. He's a little shaken up after being fouled on that drive. 1:26 to play. Lincoln up 1. Alcorn will shoot 2. Alcorn has 14 points in this game. 1 of 2 at the free throw line.
2 big opportunities here.
The senior, a chance to extend the lead for Lincoln. First free throw, no good. This is a big one here. You don't want to leave this at 1. Get it back to 2 at least.
Not with the way Danville's been able to attack the basket. You want to at least make this a 2-point game and feel a little bit more comfortable.
Tremaine's second free throw, missed them both. Danville rebounds it. Chance to regain the lead. 1:20 left. Barnes has it out top. Ralston on him. Man-to-man now from Lincoln. Owen picks up his dribble, gives it to Bixler. Now Alcorn comes back on Barnes as he gets the ball back. Owen going to go to work. Gets a screen from Bryant. Crossover. Kicks it to Bryant. Bryant drives in. Back to Barnes, top of the key. Owen gets by a man. Drives in for a floater. No good. Sims with the rebound. Sims in trouble. Finds Colton Ralston. Ralston nearly walks with it, gets it to Sims. Lincoln's got a 2-on-1. Sims over to Knuckles. Now, Coach Jackson might use a timeout here as Lincoln loose with the ball. Now they finally break the pressure. With Ralston up top, he's fouled by Bixler. 40 seconds left, and my goodness, Lincoln, that thing looked like a hot potato bouncing around there.
Very fortunate didn't get the walk call there from Lincoln County.
1-and-1 here for Colton. 49-48. 40 seconds left. Ralston's free throw good. Colton will earn the bonus and can put it to 3. 13 points for Ralston. Second free throw. The senior hits them both. Big one. 14 in the game. Lead is 3. Coach McKinney wants a timeout. 40 seconds left. It's a 30-second timeout. Actually, they're going to go full. We'll break with them. Lincoln leads by 3. 40 seconds left. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County leads by 3 after the 2 Ralston free throws. 40 seconds left in the game. 51-48. Jarius Bryant will inbound for Danville. The Admirals have not substituted a player into this game all night. Jalen Dunn breaks the timeline. Davis on him. 33 seconds left. Dunn working on Alcorn now. Hands it off to Brown. Brown cut off by Tremaine. Goes back to Dunn. He drives baseline. Euro step. Kicks it out. Bryant, 3 to tie it on the way. No good. Ball tipped in the air. Bryant gets the rebound. Goes back up. 3 again. Banks it. Nearly goes in. Loose ball underneath. Last touch by Lincoln County. Danville will get a third chance on this trip. 51-48. Lincoln leads by 3. Coach Jackson wants a timeout with 15 seconds left. We'll keep it right here.
You're Lincoln County. You needed to come up with that second rebound.
2 people had their hands on that second board.
That's a tough one. You come down with that, more than likely you're going to be fouled for a 1-and-1 situation to make it a 2-possession game. But the ball bounced out of bounds. Now you need a big defensive stand here. More than likely, Danville's going for a 3 on this possession.
You still got time if you go quick, Dustin, to go 2 for 1 and go for the 2, but I would say you're right. On the road, Coach McKinney going to draw up something. You got to look out for Jarius Bryant. He's a 41% three-point shooter. Damari Brown has been hot in this tournament. He only shoots 25% from downtown on the season. So Danville will inbound.
And I'd watch the inbounder here, too.
They get it into Dunn. Davis on him. Dunn fakes it, drives in, layup, no good. Rebound inside by Sims, and he's fouled. Danville wants a foul on the drive, but it looked like Dunn lost his footing. And Sims gets the rebound with 10 seconds left. One of these would be huge. It's only a 1-and-1 still. 51-48.
This front end from Jackson Sims is the biggest shot all season. And, coming up, you make it a 2-possession game.
Dunn lost his footing on that drive. It was a beautifully drawn play. Sims with a 1-and-1. 51-48. 10 seconds left. The lefty shoots the first one, misses it. Rebound by Barnes. Danville's got a chance to tie. Owen in the front court, and Coach McKinney uses a timeout. We'll keep it here again. 7 seconds left, 30-second timeout. Lincoln County leads 51-48. The winner of this game will play in the district championship on Friday night. Will also punch their ticket into the 12th region tournament that will be played on this floor starting next Wednesday night.
And as your whole season comes down to this one possession, and Danville was in a tight one Monday night where DCA almost won it on a buzzer beater at the end of regulation. Now Danville's in a little bit of reverse roles trying to tie it up.
Lincoln's blown some opportunities to put this away with the rebound. They missed a couple front ends on the 1-and-1. It'll be double bonus for both teams the rest of the way. And Dustin, I don't recall Coach Jackson ever doing it, but here might be a chance where you go ahead and take that foul and don't even give Danville a chance at a 3. That being said, Danville's a great offensive rebounding team, so that's quite a gamble. So we'll see what they do. 3-point lead.
Lincoln County 4 of 9 from the free throw line in this fourth quarter.
Dunn's going to inbound. Nobody on the inbounder right now. Dunn looking. 7 seconds left. Gets it into Barnes. Barnes double teamed by Colton. Pull up corner 3. He hits it. With 2 seconds left. Barnes ties the game 51-51. Lincoln County calls a timeout. There'll be some time put back on the clock. Owen Barnes, 3. There's players, look like a fan on the court here. There can't be fans on the court. There's going to be time left. 51-51.
Big clutch shot from Owen Barnes. Drove right to the corner, knew when he was going to go up with it. Went up, sunk it in.
51-51. They're going to put 1.4 seconds on the clock. Lincoln County will have to go all the way down to the other end. And you got to be careful here not to turn the ball over and give Danville the ball. Right here, Dustin.
That's where you go back to that missed free throw. Like I said, 4 of 9 in this fourth quarter for Lincoln County. You're a free throw or two away from having the victory.
1.4 seconds left. Davis will inbound. Tremaine in backcourt with him. Connor throws it into Tremaine. He'll heave it up. Half-court shot. Hits the backboard. We're headed to overtime. Our score at the end of regulation, Danville 51, Lincoln County 51. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
At PBK Bank, our customers are family, and with family, you want to make sure they are getting the best. This is Jill Smith, the office manager of our Highway 150 Stanford location. And I think one of our best accounts is the Freedom Checking Account. The Freedom Checking Account is a simple and easy account. No monthly maintenance fee, no minimum balance required, just your money available when you need it. Stop by and talk with us today. PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has developed our own free advisory app. Here are some advisories to look for: construction and maintenance activities, boil water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news, and you can pay your bill. To install the app, click on the Play or Apple stores, type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Colton Ralston controls the tip. Overtime underway. Alcorn has the ball for the Patriots. 51-51. Barnes sent it to OT on a 3 with 1.7 seconds left.
Big shot by Owen Barnes. Was not ready for his season to be over. You know, you go back to, should you have fouled? I guess if you could, hindsight's 20/20, maybe you should, but that's just a big shot by Barnes.
You always think about that there. Now Lincoln running clock. They've knocked down 30 seconds off this OT. Alcorn are going to dribble over to the side. Danville fans not happy with it, but if you've ever watched Lincoln County play basketball, if you let them run clock in OT or regulation, they're going to do it. Now Barnes runs out at Tremaine. Tremaine keeps his dribble. 51-51. Lincoln has milked 50 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you sit back in the zone defense, I mean, you're just giving the opposing team a chance just to dribble around.
Now Brown comes out on Tremaine, gets around him, drives in, kicks out the knuckles, gives it back to Tremaine. Under 3 to play in OT. Alcorn drives to the right, hesitation, gets on the baseline, throws a pass out to Sims, throw it away, turnover.
You feel like that's a win for Danville if you're on your defensive side. You know, a minute and 12 seconds come off the clock, and it ends in a Lincoln County turnover.
Danville a chance to take the lead back. Trailed by 4 late. Tied it on a Barnes 3 with under 2 seconds left. 2:34 left in the game. Now Danville's running some clock. Ralston comes out on Barnes. Lincoln back man to man here. Colton. Barnes gives some direction, loses a handle, gets it off to Dunn. Jalen drives in, kicks it out to Bixler. His 3, back rim, no good. Push off by Barnes, no call. His putback rattles out, and Alcorn comes in for the rebound. Got away with the offensive foul there.
And big rebound by Tremaine Alcorn, too, going up between 2 Danville Admirals.
Something just on the basketball. They're going to clean it off. Clock will stop. 2:02 to play in overtime. 51-51. The winner moves on to the championship. The loser will see their season come to an end. The Admirals are 21-10. Lincoln County 20-9. One of these 20-win teams won't be in the 12th region tournament next week.
Ain't it a shame? Both teams well deserving.
Neither team could win that tournament. Alcorn stands again out by the logo. Down to 150 to go in OT. Neither team has scored or took a shot in overtime. Actually, as Danville did. Lincoln is not taking the shot in overtime.
Yeah, Danville's got 2 attempts. Lincoln County had the 1 turnover.
1:35 left. Alcorn gets a screen. Barnes comes out on him now. Backs it up again. Down to 1:30. 90 seconds left in OT. Lincoln dribbling out near midcourt with Tremaine Alcorn. Sims, Davis, Knuckles, and Ralston on the court. Be a good time to see Ralston or Knuckles hit one of those between the Creek Kendall threes.
Yeah, big time. Only 3 made threes tonight for the Patriots.
Davis with it now. Jalen on Hunt. You got to be careful with Jalen Dunn on you. He'll take it away from you. Barnes comes up, nearly fouls Tremaine. 1:04 left now. Tremaine drives. Gets to the hoop. Throws up a shot. Misses it. Knuckles rebounds. His putback's no good. Barnes with the rebound. And a whistle inside. They're going to call a foul on Lincoln County. Underneath their own goal on a rebound attempt.
It's going to send Barnes to the line for 2 free throws.
So Lincoln County and Danville tied 51-51. Barnes, 2 free throw attempts coming here. Double bonus for both teams. They let a whole lot go this game, but to make a call like that right there.
Yeah, 2 big free throws coming up for Barnes. Hit the big 3 to send it in overtime.
57 seconds left. Barnes will shoot 2. Misses the first. Lincoln County yet to attempt. Yeah, actually Knuckles one field goal attempt. Is that right, Dustin? Just 1 for Lincoln, and
I guess you could count Tremaine throwing it up towards the basket.
So 2 apiece. Barnes 1 more free throw with 51 seconds left. We're tied 51-51. Second shot up. It's short. The ball tipped out of bounds, and Lincoln will get it back. Alcorn and Bryant were battling inside, and it goes off on Bryant. So Barnes misses them both, and Lincoln will get the ball back.
And our favorite spot on the court is needing a towel.
Loud in here.
I mean, look at Lincoln County's crowd. I mean, all you see is red, red, and red. And, you know, I think everybody that was standing on that side of the court was screaming as loud as they could.
Standing room only here. 45th District semifinal action. We're in overtime. It's tied 51-51. Neither team has scored in OT. 55 seconds left in the game. Lincoln County will have the ball. Full length of the court to go. Colton Ralston will inbound.
Both teams in double bonus now, so anytime there's a whistle for a foul, it's 2 free throws for somebody.
Ralston looks to get it in trouble. Nobody open, gets it into Knuckles. Knuckles hands it off to Alcorn. 52 seconds left. Alcorn picked up by Brown full court. Tremaine breaks the timeline. You know Lincoln would like to hold for 1 if they could now.
Yeah, but you need to score, whether it's a 0 or you need to score now.
Get a good shot. Alcorn flips it over to Connor, right side. Lincoln working toward the stage end with 30 seconds left. They go to Sims, out to Ralston. Colton drives in, back to Sims, corner 3. It's good! The Mayor for 3! Between the Creek Kennel 3 gives Lincoln a 54-51 lead with 18 seconds left.
What a shot by Jackson Sims. Catches it in the corner, lets it fly. 2 big ones for Jackson.
This place is going wild. The senior Jackson Sims gives Lincoln County a 3-point lead, and McKinney calls a full timeout. We'll keep it here with 14 seconds left. Reset things. Jackson Sims hits the first field goal of this extra period for Lincoln County to give them a 3-point lead. And Dustin Sims has only made 2 shots all night, and they couldn't have been 2 any bigger shots.
No, the big 3 earlier in the, in the 4th quarter, and then a big 3 here in overtime to give Lincoln County a 3-point lead with 14 seconds left. Fred, I'd go ahead and say he may be the mayor of Kings Mountain, Waynesburg, and Highland with those 2 shots.
Big shot by Sims, but a similar situation to the end of regulation. 14 seconds left. Danville will have it out of the timeout, down 3. It's almost the exact same scenario. Lincoln had an opportunity to foul and not give up the 3, and Danville worked it down and hit one basically at the buzzer with Barnes, so we'll see what they draw up this time. Down 3.
Is the magic still there for Danville? Do you take, before that trip, they had a nice drive to the basket and couldn't finish in and around to cut it to a 1-point game. Now with 14 seconds left, Ed McKinney's drawing up a play.
No substitutions for Danville through regulation or overtime.
That's conditioning right there because they're still playing 110%.
Cullen will inbound. In trouble. Almost a 5 count. Nearly stolen by Alcorn. Gets it to Barnes. 10 seconds left. Hands it off to Bryant. Bryant gets a screen. Goes back to Barnes. Barnes pump fakes. Step back. Pull up 3. Davis steals it away. Alcorn comes out with it with 1 second left. And he's fouled. Lincoln County will go shoot free throws. Leading by 3 with 1.8 left. Danville wanted a foul call. It looked clean. Good defense from Davis. Big Red Nation on their feet. And Alcorn a chance to possibly put this game away. If he can make 1, he'll shoot 2. 1.8 seconds left. Lincoln leading 54-51 here in overtime.
Good defense by Lincoln County. That call could be questioned which side of the court you're on, whether you thought it was a foul or not. Whistle didn't get blown.
Looked like he stripped it on the way up. 54-51. They're going to put 5 seconds back on the clock. They were showing 1.7. So
yeah, the whistle happened way on this side of the court.
It was so loud you couldn't hear it.
But a big 2 free throws coming here. You need to make 1.
Alcorn's first one rims out. 14 points in the game for Tremaine. He really needs to hit this one. Make it 2 possessions.
You make this one, you feel like you're going to advance. You miss it, you're giving them another opportunity.
And Barnes is dangerous. Bryant is dangerous. Second one for Tremaine. Hits it. That's a big one. That should do it. Barnes will inbound. Lincoln leading by 4 here in OT. Gets it into Brown. Lincoln doesn't need to foul. Brown drives up, shoots a 3 at the horn. No good. The Patriots survive and advance to the championship on Friday night. The Lincoln County Patriots win it here in overtime by a final score of 55-51 over the Danville Admirals. We'll recap it next. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Mountain Dew Zero Sugar asks, ever wonder what it would be like to live in an alternate universe? One where everything seems to work just the opposite of the way you'd expect? Well, friends, welcome to the alternate universe of Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Mountain Dew Zero Sugar defies all the odds of the normal physics of flavor, because even though it says zero sugar right there on the bottle, when you crack one open, the taste is nothing less than outrageously delicious. Hey, transport yourself to an alternate universe with Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Zero sugar, all dew.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has developed our own free advisory app. Here are some advisories to look for: construction and maintenance activities, boil water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news, and you can pay your bill. To install the app, click on the Play or Apple stores. Type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle, just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
This is Eric Ralston, CEO of PBK Bank. Did you know that we've been the People's Bank since 1906? With a long-term commitment to our community. Visit us today to find out more about what we have to offer. PBK Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
The Patriots win a thriller here in overtime to advance to the 45th District Championship and, more importantly, on to the 12th Region Tournament next week, 55-51. 4 points scored in overtime, a 3 from the Mayor, Jackson Sims, and 1 free throw from Tremaine Alcorn. Alcorn finished with 15 to lead Lincoln County, 14 from Ralston. 6 points for Sims, 3 points for Will Bishop, 11 points for Connor Davis, and 6 from Blade Knuckles. The Admirals were led by Owen Barnes with 15. They got 2 from Jarius Bryant, 12 points from Jalen Dunn, and 21 from Damarie Brown. for a total of 51. The Patriots win it here in overtime. When we return, we'll name our Guardian Exterminating and Big Green Lawn Care Player of the Game and go over final team numbers with Dustin Oney. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle. Just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. During the President's Day sales event, lease a new 23 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4 for only $299 a month for 42 months. 10% plus taxes, fees, due at signing, 10,000 miles per year. Stock C23048. Must be Stellantis Lease Loyalty. Bob Allen, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
From the classroom to the hardwood, Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. From preschool to Patriot, we cherish the opportunity to provide a quality education to all of our students. Lincoln County is not only a great place to learn, but is also a great place to work. We offer many exciting career opportunities. You can help make a positive impact on your community here at Team Lincoln. For more information about our schools, please visit lincoln.kyschools.us or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
What a win here tonight for the Lincoln County Patriots. They'll advance on to the championship 55-51. This March run is starting off very similar to last year as the Patriots find a way in OT to knock off the Admirals. And before we go any further, I want to say that Danville team played their heart out. The 5 starters went the distance, Dustin, and no substitutions in that game, and it's a shame that a team like that with 21 wins won't get to advance on to the region tournament. But that's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a team that could easily win the region tournament, and due to seeding purposes and alignment in the 45th, I mean, won't have that chance. But a tremendous team. Played with a lot of heart, got better as the season went on, and a team that nobody wanted to play, and did enough to win tonight, just couldn't overcome the shots. Team stats, Lincoln County shot 48% from the field on 22 of 46 shooting, 4 of 13 from 3, 2 big ones coming from Jackson Sims in the fourth quarter and overtime for 31%. Patriots struggled from the free throw line, 7 of 14 for 50% shooting, and a lot of those coming in that fourth quarter. Could not get it done. Danville, 19 of 50 shooting for 38% from the field, 6 of 24 from threes for 25%. Struggled as well from the free throw line. 7 of 15 was the Admirals.
Dustin, we talked about free throw shooting, and it was a factor. It just ended up going south for both teams. Neither team, and a lot of that had to do, neither team went real deep to the bench. Lincoln played 7 kids, Danville played 5, and again, just a gutty effort from Danville. Lincoln finds a way to win it in overtime, 55-51. Our Guardian Exterminating and Big Green Lawn Care Player of the game is Tremaine Alcorn. 15 points, played tremendous defense, was a facilitator all night, and the senior helps advance his team on to the second round in the championship game. Also, Colt Ralston with 14. He made a big free throws late. The mayor knocks down 2 big threes. All the seniors step up. You got contributions from Davis and Knuckles, just a good team win. That's going to wrap it up for game 1. Lincoln County defeats Danville in overtime here in the 45th District Boys Tournament. They'll move on to the championship at 7 p.m. Friday. They'll play the winner of our second game. We'll have it right here for you. Dustin and I are going to be joined by Dustin Hopkins on the second game. That's Mr. Golden Line to you, Dustin.
I've ate a few golden lines. I mean, where does that go?
You ate the Burger House. There's a difference. So
okay, I'm glad to learn how.
Our final, Lincoln County wins it by 4 in OT, 55-51. For Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Philip Smith on YouTube Live, Lee Sinkhorn back in the studio. You've been listening to Patriot Tournament Basketball on WPBK FM 102.9.
You've been listening to high school basketball on WPBK FM, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. Tonight's game has also been brought to you by AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Bluegrass Feed and Supply, local, family-owned, community-oriented feed and supply store. By Builder Supply, your do-it-best center. By Carol Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental and Lincoln Plaza Shopping Center. By Coleman's Drugstore in Delhi, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Cornerstone Realty and Auction, your local real estate experts. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Intercounty Energy, your touchstone energy cooperative. By Irvin Group, realtors and auctioneers since 1967. By Jason Todd, State Farm agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. By Julian Gonder and Associates, certified public accountants. By Lawson Tractor and Implement, your local Kubota dealer. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day. College, career, and citizenship ready. By Michaela King, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, big on commitment. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906, member FDIC, equal housing lender. By Pepsi of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. By Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent. By Sonia Bratcher, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, big on commitment. By Sonny Spoonamore, Lincoln County Court Clerk. By Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water to our area. This broadcast has been an exclusive worldwide production of WPBK FM, all rights reserved worldwide.
You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9, Crab Orchard, Stanford. This is Justin Pointer from PBK Bank, the main sponsor of this radio station. We are glad to bring you this hour of local community radio. For news, you can bank on WPBK.